King Mswati III of Eswatini Kingdom, formerly Swaziland, is in Ghana, precisely in the Asante Kingdom, for a 4-day tour. He is hosted by Asantehene King of the Asante Kingdom Otamfuo Osei Tutu II in Kumasi, the then capital of the Asante Empire during the 17th century. Who is King Mswati III? This video focuses on that. Do not forget to share, like and subscribe to this channel. King Mswati III, born Mswati Dlamini, was born on April 19, 1968. He is the Ngwenyama King of Eswatini and head of the Swazi royal family. He heads an absolute monarchy, as he has veto power over all branches of government and is constitutionally immune from prosecution. He was born in Manzini in the Protectorate of Swaziland to King Sobhuza II, who had 70 wives and one of his younger wives, Mswati. He was crowned as Mswati III, King of Swaziland, on April 25, 1986 at the age of 18, becoming the youngest ruling monarch in the world at that time. With unrestricted political power and able to rule by decree, Mswati III, together with his mother, Mswati, now Queen Mother, is the last remaining absolute monarch in Africa and one of the only 12 remaining absolute national or subnational monarchs in the world. Under the Constitution, the King is the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force and Commissioner-in-Chief of Police and Correctional Services, and Mswati III exercises ultimate authority over all branches of the national government and effectively controls local governance through his influence over traditional chiefs. Mswati was introduced as Crown Prince in September 1983 and was crowned King on April 25, 1986, aged 18 years and 6 days, thus making him one of the youngest reigning monarchs of the late 20th century. Today, King Mswati III is Africa's last absolute monarch in the sense that he has the power to choose the Prime Minister, other top government posts and top traditional posts. Despite his role in appointing such positions, Mswati is still required to get special advice from the Queen Mother and Council when choosing positions such as Prime Minister. Similarly, in matters of cabinet appointments, Mswati is advised by the Prime Minister. Mswati ruled by decree, but he chose to restore the nation's parliament, which had been dissolved by his father in order to ensure concentration of power remained with the king. Parliamentarians are appointed either by Mswati himself, 2/3 of the senators and 10 deputies, or elected by traditional chiefs close to power. Close to the evangelical churches, he banned divorce and the wearing of miniskirts. In 2006, Mswati promulgated a new constitution that allows freedom of speech and assembly. However, Amnesty International criticizes that such freedoms are restricted in practice. In an attempt to mitigate the HIV and AIDS pandemic in 2001, the king used his traditional powers to invoke a time-honored chastity rite Amkwasho under the patronage of a princess, which encouraged all Swazi maidens to abstain from sexual relations for 5 years. This was last done under Sobhuza II in 1971. This rite banned sexual relations for Swazis under 18 years of age from September 9, 2001 to August 19, 2005, but just 2 months after imposing the ban, he violated this decree when a 17-year-old Lefevila, royal fiancée, was chosen, who became his 13th wife.
Eswatini has made great strides in the fight against HIV and AIDS. The country became a shining example for the continent and the world at large after it attained the 95 UNAIDS treatment cascade targets in 2020.
Mswati has visited Taiwan 17 times as of June 2018 and has promised to continue recognizing Taiwan instead of the People's Republic of China. Eswatini is predominantly rural and is one of the poorest countries in the world. 63% of its population lives below the poverty line. An economic circle of 15,000 businessmen controls most of the country's wealth. This circle includes South African investors who have come to Eswatini to find labor at 1/3 the cost and a group of white businessmen who are heirs to the British settlers. As of 2024, the king had 11 wives in polygamous marriage and was thought to have 20 children. The first 2 wives are chosen for him by the national councillors. There are complex rules on succession. Traditionally, the king is chosen through his mother as represented in the Swazi saying Inkosi Njanina, meaning a king is king through his mother. In 2025, King Mswati III visited the Asante King Nana Osei II to the second of the Asante Kingdom on a friendly visit. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe, share and like this channel.
Hello there, you're welcome to my channel. I know you love the content, and I know you are very much surprised, and indeed it's not only you, about the number of wives that the king has, but of course some of these things are cultural, wise. And even in the Asante Kingdom, where the king has visited, it is allowed traditionally for the king to have many wives as he wishes. And so it's not something new. But the most intriguing part of the whole thing is that the 16th wife of this king happens to be the daughter of former South African President Jacob Zuma. And that's what you find on the screen. The first picture that came, that was the lady with the king. And then the second picture is what you find there, the other wives, the older wives, welcoming the daughter of former South African President Jacob Zuma. Like I said, these things are cultural, wise. And so the issue of polygamous marriages, it's something which is very common when it comes to kings and their wives. Even in the Bible, there are so many, kings who married a lot of wives. And so it's not that surprising. It's just that somehow it's become a cultural shock because most of African tribes have been exposed to the European way and lifestyle, and therefore some of these issues tend to become cultural shock to them, and so they find it awkward. But I mean, most African kings have many, many wives. So if you are from Eswatini, or you are from any of the tribes in Africa that endorses polygamous marriage, tell us about more. And what do you also think? If you are coming from a monogamous society, what do you think about the issue of polygamous marriages in some African tribes? And would you agree to be the 16th wife of this king, or any other king for that matter? Share your views in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share our videos, and like our videos as well. Have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
King Mswati III, Eswatini.